Hey Leo, welcome to your June 2021 Money, Career, and Business reading with me, Stella Wilde. This is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, your general money, career, and business energies for June 2021. So welcome to the channel, or welcome back as the case may be. It is all about giving you the intuitive information you need to manifest your wildest dreams. And remember, since these are general readings, you need to apply the energies to your personal situation. And these are energetic possibilities, not probabilities. In the description, you'll find the links to the tarot decks I am using in this reading. You will find a link to my services page if you'd like to book a private reading with me. And you'll also find a link for my free astrology calendar. So check out the description to the video. All right, Leo, let's get into your reading. I'm going to start with this deck, no reversals, to get the general feel and flow of the energies. Then I will pull from this oracle deck and see what else is going on for you. Clarify it with the bold and bodacious. And also pull a motivation manifesto to round out your reading. All right, let's see what we have going on for you, Leo. A lot of pentacles, a lot of prosperity messages that were coming in last month. Let's see what we have going on this month. Of course, Mercury is retrograde until the 22nd. New moon solar eclipse June 10th. Oh, we got a 6 of Wands. I like to see that. And an Empress. Beautiful. So this is the energy you're coming into June with. You seem to be riding high. You seem to have gotten some sort of success under your belt, so to speak. So we have some very positive vibes here. I think you're feeling pretty good. You could be nurturing some sort of new opportunity as a result of this success. So if this did result in some sort of money coming in for you, you may be thinking about how are you going to invest that money? How are you going to help it grow? Etc. with this Empress. But equally, because the 6 is here, and the 6, of course, is June's energies, you may be also, the first 3 weeks especially, looking toward how you can make the most of your money with some sort of victory that may be coming in by the 3rd week of June. So, especially if there's been something you were working on in May, something could come to fruition very nicely for you. I mean, this can even go back to Sagittarius season, actually, 6 months ago. Very, very possible as well. Because the Empress is slow. It takes time to develop because she's nurturing, she's growing a big opportunity. So this could go back, like I said, to Sagittarius season even. And finally, the news is coming in and you could be very happy about that. All right, let's see what else we have on the top here. The Tower. Okay. The Knight of Coins. The 6 of, another 6. Interesting. 6 of Coins. The 10 of Cups. Gorgeous. I feel one more. Oh, 5 of Coins. All right, well, we can't end on that note. The Wheel. The Wheel. Look at all these major arcanas. Now, don't worry about the 5 of Coins here. That's, I think, what's shifting for you. Because we have the Wheel. It's sandwiched in between a 10 of Cups and a Wheel. So that's, I think, the thing that is finally on its way out. Beautiful energies here, Leo. Absolutely beautiful. So your finances, I think, are going to have a big turnaround. This goes back to even last month's energies. It's so interesting how sometimes energy continues over a month or two. I do think that obviously there's a surprise involved because we have Uranus represented here, the Tower card. Now, Uranus is in Taurus, which is your 10th house of career if you have Leo rising. So something that, and Uranus is going direct. I mean, Pluto and Saturn and Jupiter are all heading backwards, but Uranus is full steam ahead. So something that has been very slow to develop. Again, we have energies that are creeping along here. Empress and also the Knight of Coins. Something that has been in development, again, over the last 6 months even for some of you. Some of you could be the last 6 years too. I mean, let's just be real. I think surprisingly could manifest very quickly for you and bring your finances back into balance with the Six of Coins. Now, the Six of Coins is interesting because it's a benefactor card. So it can imply that, somebody helps you out in some way. Maybe you land a super huge business deal, a super huge client, that's got deep pockets, and they're going to, they will gladly spend their money with you. That is very possible. So, apply the energies to your life. But the fact that we have the Five of Coins here is interesting because, like I said, I think that, yes, times could have been a little lean over the last year in particular with the two tens that are showing up here. As we know, 2020 was not easy for many of us. So, this suggests that what had been fraught with disappointment and perhaps not having enough, that situation is rapidly changing and bringing your bank balance back to a state of equilibrium. and I think also victory, not just equilibrium, but, some nice coins, a jingle jangle in your wallet. So, but we still have this longer term development going on as well. And I think, it's interesting we have the wheel. I kind of want to pull another one after this wheel. I might pull from the bold and bodacious. Let's see. Let's see what's going to develop out of this wheel. But, this is also the fact that Jupiter has gone into Pisces, which is your 8th house of other people's money. It's sex, death, taxes, and other people's money. Banking, mortgages, things like that. I think it's really interesting because we get the benefactor card here. So you could absolutely be benefiting from other people's resources this month. So use them wisely. I know you will. But sometimes, when we have been in a state of a little bit of lack and then a bounty comes in, we can kind of go crazy. Leo, you kind of sometimes are a big spender, unless you have maybe Venus in Cancer, then you might be a little more, or in Virgo, you might be a little more prudent with your money. But if you got the Venus in Leo, you might be whipping out the credit card this month. But Mercury's retrograde, don't make big purchases or really any kind of purchases. Wait till the end of the month, and also wait until the money does come in your hot little hand before you go on a spending spree. I think you might want to be buying things for your home. The 10 of Cups is here, and or your family, or even investing in some sort of, family outing or something like that. This change in your finances is obviously going to help your home life. So with the 10 of Cups here, this is just about the general joy and happiness in your home. Whether you live with other people, it's just you and your cat or dog, you and your roommates, doesn't matter. It's about the happiness in the home. So it's not necessarily a moving energy, a card for me. I'm not feeling that. I'm just feeling like it's the type of thing where you're just going to be able to breathe a sigh of relief. You might, like I said, be able to buy things for your home, spruce it up a little bit, invest in some new furniture, new curtains, something like that. But again, wait for that money to roll in and wait till after Mercury retrograde for any type of big purchases. But the wheel's making this turn, and I really feel something else is going to come out of this situation, though, because also we have two longer-term nurturing energies, the Empress and the Knight of Coins. So what I'm feeling is you want more of this. That's the other thing. And I think that this situation is going to pump you up. The Six of Wands here, and even this Tower, like you're going to feel the electric vibe of, wow, yes, finally, universe, manifesting, changing things for me. Awesome. And also the fact, too, that there's Libra energy also in the Six of Coins. I don't know if you can see the Libra symbol in his hand, but again, another symbol, it's balance. But a Libra could be Libra could be involved as well for you this month, helping you as well. They could possibly be your benefactor, very possible here. But Uranus going direct in your 10th house, if you have Leo rising, is about bringing profound changes to your career life. And sometimes those changes are very unexpected, or the way they evolve, the way they roll out is very unexpected. You could have been making a lot of investment in your future trying to make changes happen. And like I said, I think you're going to see something really good here, but it could be even better than what you think with this Six of Wands and the Tower. So I think be open to being pleasantly surprised. Pleasantly surprised. And then the universe is going to bring another surprise. So I think we have double surprises going on here for you. All right, let's put this down. Let's just quickly ask the bold and bodacious what we need to know about this. And I love this deck because there you are sitting so gorgeously on top of the wheel. I love it. All right, let's see. You know I love my Leos. All right, let's see what else we have for you guys. Wheel of Fortune. What is this wheel? And then we'll pull from the Oracle deck. Well, actually, I'm going to take a break and take a sip of my coffee. And then we'll pull from the Oracle deck and clarify it with the bold and bodacious. All right, but now we're asking about the wheel. The wheel, the wheel, the wheel. What else is the wheel bringing? Oh, a Five of Cups. A Three of Coins. And an Ace of Cups. Okay, beautiful. And I'm feeling this one is sticking out. Two of Swords. And the King of Wands. There you are. So this wheel, so remember that we have a couple of surprises here. This wheel may necessitate a decision. The Two of Swords is here. There is something to take a look at. Remember, we're asking about this. We know that everything's going to shift. We know that there is more abundance coming in. We know that there's a surprising change. This Five of Cups is interesting. It is possible that you may have to say no to somebody, Leo. A family member may have their hand out. The Ten of Cups is there. They may be happy for your success, but they may also want to enjoy it themselves along with you. So there could even be jealousy, very possible, I'm feeling, with this Three of Coins next to the Five of Cups. You have to look at everything in context around what's around the cards. So there could be some jealousy with some work colleagues, or just Three of Coins is more like, you know, your colleagues, like people you know in the industry or people you work with. And you could feel a little sad about that. And, you know, it's really unfortunate. Leo, I say this all the time about Leo. You guys are meant to shine. And it's unfortunate. Every sign has stereotypes, that people get stereotyped, right? That's why, and it's so important to know you're so much more than just your sun sign. Nevertheless, Leo gets stereotyped as, you know, oh, narcissistic, they're full of themselves, they just show off, blah, 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 you know. Ugh, drives me bananas. I mean, all the stereotypes of the signs drives me bananas because it's just so one-dimensional. And it's, you know, any sign can be like that. Come on. The thing here I am feeling is that you're showing up here. This is also your energy, this Ace of Cups, because it's about your self-esteem and how good you're going to be feeling about this very positive change and all the other stuff we just talked about, that I think it's going to bum you out. I mean, you know, I try to always keep these readings optimistic, but I tell you the truth of what I'm feeling, what I'm interpreting. I think it's going to bum you out a little bit at the gossipy. I feel it's like a gossipy. Like, do you see these two are gossiping? You're over here shining, doing your thing, being so good at what you do, manifesting, being productive, being affluent, being prosperous. And these two are over here like, dip, 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 dip. And you may overhear it. I think there's something that is, again, it's not going to derail you. Here you are. But I do think you're going to make a decision. You've been kind of waiting to make a decision about perhaps cutting loose a few work associates. So whether you work for somebody else, you work for yourself, doesn't matter. Like maybe there's been some people at work you've been kind of socializing with, or you chit chat with, or whatever. And you're going to really see, unfortunately, I think, right here, you're going to see it. You haven't wanted to really deal with it because you got better things to do. Like I said, you're meant to shine. You're not meant to be dealing with this, you know what. So trying not to say bad words. So I think you're gonna have it like once and for all. You're gonna have to open up your eyes to it, and you're gonna be like, look at how you're facing this way. You're gonna be facing that situation and being like, you know what? I'm kind of done with y'all. And Ace of Cups can be about very powerful self-esteem and self-love and self-care. So this wheel is gonna help you also. The second surprise, after the success is coming in, for you to turn your back on some of this shenanigans that have been going on, and to really step more fully into your power without that energy kind of negatively vibrating around you. Because like I said, you've been aware of it, but you haven't wanted to deal with it, but it's still there. And even though it's still there, it's like draining your energy, draining, it's pressing on you, draining your energy, pressing on your psyche. So, and on your beautiful auric golden field. And you're like, no. So that is good. So I love this. Let's pull an oracle card. Nobody's going to be able to dim your light with their gossip. That's the thing. You're just going to shine even brighter. So I think this is going to be a powerful month for you, despite the fact that Mercury's retrograde. I think this is going to be very good. All right, let's see what's going on with this oracle card. What does Leo need to know? Wow, look at that. All that golden light. Lost compass, getting back to integrity. This is a very interesting card because it implies that, integrity is when everything is together, right? There's no missing pieces. The pieces are all congruent, coherent. They stick together. So this suggests that there was something where you kind of lost your way, or, other people were bothering that, like that situation I just explained was like really bothering you, and maybe even like had you second guessing yourself. That's done with. I'm going to pull a different one from this, but I feel like this ties into what we just looked at, especially for those of you who are resonating with that energy. So you're getting back to yourself, getting back to integrity, feeling whole and empowered again with that King of Wands we had and the Ace of Cups. So, all right, we kind of already know that, but that affirmed that energy. All right, let's see what else. Leos, my Leos. Oh, yeah. Look at this. Stars in the sky, a limitless possibility. Yes, and yes, and yes. All right, let's clarify this as well. Let's get the bold and bodacious back. Beautiful. The number 51, that may be of importance to you, reduces to a 6. We've had several 6s in this reading. So I think, like I said, I think this is going to be a very important month for you. Stars in the sky. Limitless possibility. All right, what do we have for Leo? Limitless possibility. 4 of coins. Work and invest in that money. Aries. Yeah, Aries. I was reading it backwards. Aries, another number 4, which is number 4 is all about foundational security and home, right? Because it rules Cancer, 4th house. So home matters. Aries energy, taking charge of your finances. This could also be an Aries individual helping you invest that money, a financial advisor, something like that. Justice, more Libra energy coming out. There's definitely some sort of paperwork situation coming to you this month with your money. Could be buying, selling, leasing. Now that we have the 4 of coins, there may be, I remember I said earlier, I wasn't sure if there was really a home like buying, selling, moving. But with the 4 of coins, there could be, or refinancing of a mortgage, that type of thing. Page of Cups, some sort of good news in Cancer season. Whoop, and this one just flipped over. Did you see that? Fell right out. This is Ace. This is so good. So remember, we're asking about this limitless possibility. So the Four of Coins goes back to the fact that we have this news about the money coming in, as we said earlier in the month, or at least by the time Mercury gets out of retrograde. So you're going to want to hold on to that money. That's what that Four of Coins is. It's sometimes called the miser card, but it just is somebody who's being prudent. They're being prudent with their money. They are being careful. You're going to make this investment go a long way, whatever this money situation is. Aries energy, you may use it to fund a new business. That is very possible. Aries, the entrepreneurial energy, you may take this money and invest it in some sort of franchise, invest it in, an online business, growing your own business, etc. As I said earlier, Aries person could be involved. Maybe they're trying to advise you with this money. Very possible. It does seem there will be paperwork. Now, please, if you can, wait until after Mercury gets out of retrograde to sign any papers. So I know sometimes real life gets in the way and doesn't always allow us to make changes based on our astrology timings and knowledge. I know that. But if you have some wiggle room, you have some leeway, try to do the paperwork at least the end of the month. Wait until you don't want to do it even on the 22nd. You want to do it later. So as late as you can in June. Okay. So Page of Cups, some sort of good news involving this paperwork that will make you very, very happy. Could be Pisces involved. Very possible here with Piscean energy. But this is just really, too, for me, the pages are baby steps. It's like these are the first beginning stages of something that's going to make you very, very happy. And this is really after all this other stuff, I believe, all of this other situation. So for some of you, yes, this is a brand new job, this Ace of Coins. For some of you, it's brand new investments that you're going to be making with whatever this money was that is coming in from what you already have been working on manifesting with that Six of Wands and Empress. So you're planting a very big seed in a new emotional direction, I feel. I think it's a solid direction, though. You have thought long and hard about this. This is not just, a flight of fancy. Like, you have really thought about it with this Four of Coins here. So, and like I said, for many of you, it's about taking charge of your life in a whole new way, even with the other energies we looked at. And as such, investing in yourself. This is the second ace that came out. We had the Ace of Cups before. So it's about what is this new beginning going to be that's going to make you truly feel aligned and happy. The Ace of Cups, right? And most of the time, for fire signs at least for Aries and Leo, most of the time, the thing that makes us most happy is when we are in charge of our destiny. We're not afraid to be leaders, Aries or Leo people. So, you got this. You got this start in this new direction of personal satisfaction and a big seed. So I feel like we have these kind of waves of the situation evolving for you with your finances this month. We get news, we get a potential, we get something coming in, we get a few decisions being made, maybe let go of some people that are not great. And then we have a whole new beginning also coming out of this one cycle that kind of wraps up and we're feeling good about. And then we're going to begin another whole cycle. But it's another whole cycle that you're excited about as well and that you're in charge of. So I really like this for you. And I mean, going back to this limitless possibility, that Ace of Coins, really, it's like the Jack and the Beanstalk for me, an Ace of Coins. It can be really the magic bean, because we're asking about this, that could grow into something amazing. So very nice energy. Very, very nice. All right, let's see what else we have going on. You're investing in yourself, in your future. It's good energy. Lots of number ones. You know, we had the 10s. We had, this flipped over, so we'll take it. We had the aces. So there's lots of also new beginning energies. The 10s, of course, wrapping things up. The aces, new beginnings. So it's good. Our greatest personal power is the ability to take over our impulses and direct our minds to choices and commitments that will serve us. That's what you're doing this month. You are directing your mind to choices and commitments that are going to serve you and make you feel happy and aligned and bring you back into integrity and make you feel good, make the people around you feel good, make your home life a lot more happy because you won't be so stressed out, you know. So very, very nice. Leo, leave me a comment. Let me know how this energy is resonating for you. I love you guys so much. Take care. Have a great June. I'll see you again soon. Stella Wilde signing out.